So Keira, I think the last movie I saw you in, you were like playing a dying clone, and then you were playing like a mental patient, sexually repressed. In this movie, you get to, I guess it's a little calmer, it's a little more just like talking and living things. Is that enjoyable? Is that a change of pace?
Yes, it was a lovely change of pace. It was, I mean, it's funny because it is a film about the end of the world, but it's actually a film about friendship, and it's really about how, I came away from it incredibly positive from reading the script, you know, I thought, because it's about what becomes important, and what becomes important is love, is friendship, is unlikely friendships, is the small things that can be completely wonderful, and I love that about the script, and I love that about the character as well, because as much as she's very emotional and she's kind of going, oh my god, the world's ending, she's equally able to go, this is great right now, this is great, and I'm having a great time, and I love the idea of playing somebody like that.
So,
what are you doing with the rest of your life?
Can you talk about the look of Penny? she has a certain just like plainness to her that I kind of dig, and how does that play into the character? Or?
Well, it was all just, I mean, like, you know, the idea of how most of the story is set when they're on this sort of road trip, I guess, but they've got onto this road trip through a riot where they had to leave the house really quickly, and it's this idea of just, you know, the clothes aren't necessarily don't go together, it's sort of found on the floor and chucked on, and she's a bit kind of, she's not an airhead, but I don't think that she thinks about the way she looks, or she's not quite, you know, she's a little bit out there.
And Steve is a great pairing with you in this film, and seems kind of unlike some of the other people you've been matched with in the past. How is your rapport with him different, and just like how you guys operate on set?
I don't think, you know, I mean, I think generally when you're working with somebody who's a complete professional, as he is, I think generally the rapport is always great because you're focused on the same thing. He is also one of the nicest men in the entire world, so that makes it all the way, yeah, it totally does. And you know, it was just lovely coming into work with him every day because he's just a joy. So that was, you know, that was always great. And I think, you know, when you're dealing with a film that's actually about friendship, it is quite difficult to fake that friendship without it actually being there if you really don't like each other. You can weirdly, you can not like someone and play their lover, but you can't not like someone and play their friend, I've found. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So it was very lucky.
I have to ask, because Penny's a big record fan.
Yeah.
Are you a record enthusiast? Do you find the joy in listening to vinyl?
I do have quite a large vinyl collection, yes.
How did you get into vinyl?
My best friend, actually, she moved to New York and left me with her vinyl collection, and I was like, I don't want this, why am I looking after this? And then suddenly put them on and you really understand how much better they are. The sound is just so much better. Vinyl, yeah.